magnificent Castle Eden Cup, North East Ice Hockey's biggest prize. Can Durham Wasps make it theirs for keeps? Hello and welcome to the Riverside rink. All the home fans are looking to Durham to make it 3 Castle Eden Cup wins in a row. But the 1988 competition, sponsored once again by Whitby Best Scotch, is surely the most competitive yet. And the region's 3 other major league teams are determined that a new name will get onto this trophy this year. Well, ice hockey is absolutely booming at the moment, with attendances up dramatically on last year. Supporters of all 4 clubs have turned up in force. Very smart and colourful they look too. And they'll give the Riverside yet another sellout crowd of around 3,000. Quite a few 4th and even 3rd division football clubs can only dream of gates like that. Wasps fans have been raised on a diet of success. In 1986, Glyn Hall became the first man to raise the Castle Eden Cup aloft. Mike O'Connor led the victory parade last year. Currently 4th in the Heineken Premier Division, Durham are the reigning British champions and Norwich Union Cup holders. Their semi-final opponents, Sunderland Chiefs, are the minnows of the competition. But the Crowtree-based club has enjoyed a revival this season. They're 4th in Division 1 North, a league below Durham admittedly. But the Chiefs have the knack of raising their game for the Castle Eden Cup. Cleveland Bombers go into their semi against Whitley Warriors full of confidence. The Bombers have shaken off the disappointment of relegation from the Premier last year to storm their way to the top of Division 1. The Warriors, though, are without doubt the most improved side in the British game. They've been at or near the top of the Premier Division all season, and they've already beaten the Wasps 3 times this term, including the Northumbrian Cup final 10 days ago. Well, once again, Paul Ferguson, ITV's ice hockey expert, is part of our commentary team. Paul, can you see past Durham Wasps this year?
Well, in their semi-final, no, they're definitely the favorites. They have the home ice advantage. They have some great imports. Even though David White might not be playing in the semi-final, he'll definitely be ready for the final. But they also have some of the best British players in the country. The Sunderland Chiefs, they're in a lower division. They have some good imports too, but I really don't think they're up to it tonight.
What about this shortened form of the game we've got here tonight? 3 straight time periods, 15 minutes each. It must give the underdogs a chance.
It does, because it doesn't give the imports a chance to work out their game. The imports like to work things out slowly, like the set plays up, but they've never played this kind of hockey before, and you have to rush it a bit. So it could turn the thing around for the, as you said earlier, the minnows.
Right, what about the first semi we're going to see? Cleveland against Whitley. I mean, Cleveland, I know, feel they could spring a surprise here.
Cleveland are hot right now. They're, as again you said before, they're top of the First Division North. They've got some excellent British players, some good imports, but I think Whitley are favorites because they've been here before and they've been really close, and they're hot now. They're in the 2nd position side with, is it Murrayfield, I think, right now, Pfeiffer in 1st, and they've been in 1st place in the Premier Division, so they're hot and they're looking forward to going right to the final.
Well, thanks very much, Paul. Let's just now have a look at the starting lineups for that first semi-final. And Cleveland player coach John Hutchins is one of 3 Canadian imports in the free-scoring Bombers side. Andre Marlowe and forward Pat Mangold are the others. Netminder Frank Killen knows the ice well. He joined from Durham earlier this season. Whitley Warriors, coached by Terry Matthews, boast the Premier Division's leading scorer in Scott Morrison. Their transatlantic quota is completed by forward Luke Chabot and defenceman Mike Babcock. Remember, the semis are played over 3 50-minute straight time periods. So let's join Paul and Roger Thames.
Cleveland looking confident and looking organised and breaking here. Winlow, and that one so nearly crept in there. An awful moment there for Peter Graham. And Graham still looking edgy. Into the middle here. Oh, great save. Nothing edgy about that. A fine save there, denying Bowie. This is Marlowe again, seeing an awful lot of the puck. Steaming through as well. But Luke Chabot's picked it up. He's got Morrison in the middle. Nice little scissors movement. Morrison, good opening, but he couldn't find the target, and that's a little bit more like the combination work that Whitley have been showing in attack. Into the space, and Babcock will police this one back. It's a bit hemmed in there. They've got away with it. They might have a break on here, Whitley. Morrison now. This is a chance for Morrison. And he's taken it. Super goal from Scott Morrison at a crucial time too, just for the end of the first period approaching. Morrison. Chabot. Good save by Frank Cullen. Cullen down there.
That was a nice save by Killen, but there's such a lovely understanding between Chabot and Morrison.
Miller, this is a crisp move developing here. Towns couldn't get it in. Iredale was following up as well. And that was an opportunity there. Towns couldn't take advantage. Babcock now. And that's in from Babcock. He's been looking for that shot and he's found the net this time. 2-0 now to Whitley, and they're looking more in control. And sprinting out now is Morrison with some speed. Morrison's got it. So's Babcock. Oh, what a super goal from Babcock. So quick, he pounced on that one, and those imports clicking again. And again, crisp passing. Chabot now trying to get on the act. In at the near post. And Chabot gets his name on the score sheet as well. Towns was out wide and available. Iredale, this is neat work. And Miller just couldn't control it there. Ross. And Dave Ross gets his name on the score sheet. And Whitley rubbing it in a little bit at the moment. Luke Chabot. Oh, that's goal number 6. Scott Morrison again. And Morrison's away again, and he just doesn't miss those. Not in this mood anyway. Scott Morrison again. That's 3 for him. Hutchings. He's obviously given it.
Well, I don't think anyone was too sure about this. We didn't hear the whistle, didn't see the right light. Let's look at this again. Yes, in and out.
Well, you know, we came in with a lot of confidence, and, you know, Whitley's the top of the league in the Premier Division. You got to give them credit. They're a good skating hockey team, and, you know, you just can't take anything away from them. They got they're well-balanced British players, and, you know, their Canadians work well together, and we'll give them credit. They're very well, very good hockey team.
No doubt you'll expect to play Durham in the final. That'll be quite a game.
I would think so. As every game against Durham, it'll be quite a game.
Well, I'm sure Sunderland Chiefs manager Graham Aisbett doesn't see this second semi as a foregone conclusion by any means. Graham, it's a mighty tough task for you, but Sunderland have done well in this competition in the past.
Yes, what I'm hoping for, I'm hoping this is a little bit of an omen, because the last time we played Durham in the semi-final, the Bombers played the Warriors, and the Bombers won. So the Warriors have turned that one about, so I'm hoping to turn our result about and give Durham an extra shock, and the Chiefs come out on top this time. So it'll be a Chiefs-Warriors final. Durham and the Warriors took it for granted that it's going to be a Whitley-Durham final, but we've got other ideas.
So a refreshingly positive attitude from Graham Aisbett, but what a task faces Sunderland. Durham Wasps have just about the strongest squad in British ice hockey. Skipper Mike O'Connor took over the coaching duties as well last weekend. Rick Brabant, his fellow Canadian, will be flanked by the Wasps' 2 senior pros, Paul Smith and Ivor Bennett. The Chiefs player coach Dan Orme leads their trio of imports. Forward Trevor Jett and defenseman Dean Turgeon are the others. For captain Paul Lavender, it's his 3rd Castle Eden in Chiefs colours.
This is where Durham's superior stickmanship really should tell when they're a man short. And Paul Smith nicked that one. And Paul Smith takes that goal with some style. And Durham have got the lead, and the Durham fans will relax a little bit now. Anthony Johnson nearly latching onto that one. And flicked in there by Kevin Muster. O'Connor, Paul Smith now. Again, the shot's off target. Brabant. Smith wants another go. And again, it's saved by Henderson. Brabant's there. And Henderson's having an absolute stormer in the Sunderland goal. Cooper, Stephen Cooper, pounces that time. Johnson again. Cooper, Ian Cooper, and flicked in there by Anthony Johnson. Durham now getting into their stride, and the fans beginning to enjoy their evening out. And that time, it's in. Paul Smith finally finds a way past Les Henderson. Anthony Johnson picking away at the puck there. Still anybody's, and eventually Henderson manages to hook it back. He really has done everything he possibly could, Les Henderson there, Paul. Smith going with a shot there. Brabant, Ryder Bennett lurking in the middle there. And Smith comes in again. And Paul Smith gets number 3 for him. And number 5 for Durham. And Anthony now away, forward for Ian Cooper. Cooper around the back of the net. Anthony Johnson just wanted too many goes at it. And it's goal number 6 for Durham Wasps. Brabant, time ticking away now. Smith, and Paul Smith really on scoring form tonight. That's number 4 for Smith.
So it's the old enemy, represented by Terry Matthews, Whitley coach, and Mike O'Connor, Durham Wasp player coach. Mike, what a final in prospect.
Yes, it's going to be a great game. We always have a good rivalry with Whitley Bay, and this year they're enjoying their best season so far, so I think we can both expect a good match tomorrow night.
It's always difficult playing Durham on their own ice, as I've said before. Durham are a formidable outfit on their own ice, so it's going to be difficult. So we've really got to pull it out the stops tomorrow night.
You haven't yet got your name on that trophy. How much does the Castle Eden Cup mean to Whitley?
Very much. I mean, it is a big trophy. We got through to the final last year. We got beat this year. We're hoping we're going to win it. It's really important.
And Mike, if you win it again, it's yours for keeps.
Well, it certainly looks that way. It's a tremendous cup. The atmosphere, as you can see, is tremendous. So it's good for hockey. It's good to see.
So what a game we have in prospect. Durham Wasps against Whitley Warriors for the Castle Eden Cup, the championship of the Northeast. And you can see it right after this break.
Whitley Warriors take the ice for this Castle Eden Cup final, knowing they've never had a better chance of breaking Durham's stranglehold on Northeast ice hockey. That 8-0 massacre of Cleveland Bombers in their semi-final confirmed the team is absolutely bubbling at the moment. It's certainly the best side the Warriors fans have seen in well over a decade. The imports they've signed this year have taken them into a different class. Scott Morrison and Luke Chabot have already shown what a formidable goal-scoring partnership they are, while the powerful influence of Mike Babcock has turned a rather leaky defence into a solid unit. They really are the team in form at the moment. But here come Durham Wasps, and they always regard themselves as favourites on their own rink. When the Wasps lose at home, the city of Durham still declares a state of emergency. But unlike their opponents, the cup holders are by no means as settled with their imports. David White was only brought across from the States a fortnight ago. He was held back from Wasps' semi-final to rest from the injury. He plays this time, but Ivor Bennett stays in the first line. Durham, though, will want to make certain that White makes a full contribution in a game as tough as this. On the other hand, the Wasps' real strength surely lies in the skill and experience of their homegrown talent. The whole rink is buzzing with anticipation for a final that would grace any national championship. But the prize tonight could not be higher. It's local pride. Alfie Miller down there for the face-off. And that's the first goal, and the game goes to Whitley Warriors, and it's John Iredale who's got it. What a great start there for the Warriors. John Iredale getting the all-important touch.
Well, before the game, I talked to Mike O'Connor about soft goals on the goaltender, and this is a soft one. An easy shot right between his pads. That should have been stopped.
No use to anybody who's sitting over there in that bin. Oh, I don't believe that's gone in. That's really quite extraordinary. Paul Smith will claim it, and no wonder he's laughing.
That was incredible. That was just incredible. Watch this shot from Mike O'Connor. It has to be 100 feet away. He takes the shot. It's a lazy lob that comes off the backboards over the top of the net. You see Graham reaching for it like a baseball player, and they put it in themselves.
So, an extraordinary equaliser there for Durham Wasps. No doubt, though, it's Whitley 1, Durham Wasps 1. Cooper trying to flick it out. Oh, I felt that, and I'm a good 20 yards away. And he felt that one as well. Chabot, and Chabot tucks it away. And Whitley have come out and taken the lead early on in this second period. Luke Chabot, and they love that amongst the Whitley fans.
Well, some good forechecking here by the Whitley Warriors made this one possible. Chabot picks up the puck. Look at Morrison right on the corner. As I said, nobody watching him, and he tips it into the open net.
So Whitley have started the second period as they started the first one with a bang. 2-1 the score now. And it's Morrison credited there with the final touch from the assist by Chabot. Oh, it's a bit careless, and Brabant's picked it up. Morrison now. Morrison still going, Morrison going all the way through. And Salem was down.
Well, this guy Morrison is so powerful. He's not that tall, built close to the ground, but watch him here. He tries to split the defenseman. He's got a guy in each wing, so he uses them as decoys, tries to go through, but O'Connor takes him out nicely.
And here is O'Connor. And Brabant, O'Connor. And Graham just falling on it in time. Brabant and O'Connor working well together.
Well, 1 minute, O'Connor is defending nicely. Now look at him, he's coming up with Brabant. Gets the backhand shot in, the goalie smothers it on the second attempt.
O'Connor really crept in, and Paul Smith has pounced on that one. And the captain ties it all up. And Durham so relieved now.
Well, Smitty picks up his 5th goal of the tournament. O'Connor starts it off. A good draw by Brabant. The shot is kicked out, but that's so easy for Paul Smith.
Goal timed at 23:59. And we're back to level pegging. Whitley 2, Durham 2. Brabant. Smith is in the middle. And Smith there again, and that is superbly taken. And Durham has struck back. And Smith plays the skipper's role.
Paul Smith makes it 3-1 with his 2nd goal in a matter of seconds. Brabant did all the work going down the wing. He waits for the right moment, and that's a lovely tip in.
So they've really come out in this second period and got stuck into it. Whitley 2, Durham 3. And what can Whitley do about this? Ross, still with Ross. Iredale was hoping to get in amongst it, but couldn't. Babcock very wild with that one. Iredale again. Stephen Cooper restoring a bit of calm there for Durham. Miller gets it back. Couldn't keep it going. Ian Cooper using his glove. Anthony Johnson saved by Graham. Picked up neatly there. Onto Towns and Iredale. And straight at Salem's body. Puck's loose. Not anymore. Furious action now.
Lovely combination there between Towns and Iredale. A nice drop pass as he came over the blue line. Towns going down on the wing. Iredale trailing right where he should be. Now the defenseman is committed. He can't get back into the play. The shot is not a good one because it's right on the goaltender.
Terry Orr trying to get past.
We've got another penalty on the play. And again, it's for interference. Nico Tuman, no doubt in his mind there, sending Mike O'Connor off, number 17, for the Durham Wasps.
Chance perhaps for Whitley to strike back now. They trail 3-2, remember. Smith through. The Durham fans wanted a penalty, no chance at the referee. And Morrison gets on with it meanwhile. And Miller couldn't get to it. Stephen Cooper throwing his weight around to some effect. Morrison. Chabot, big pass outside to Ward. Oh, what a cracking goal that was Babcock.
Well, that was a power play goal that started from Peter Graham at the other end. He set it up with a pass out to center. I think the goaltender was partly screened there. He should have had that on that angle. Let's look at it again. You can see Babcock way at the top of the circle from a sharp angle. Let's go, a wrist shot. Goalie's partly screened and it hits him in the top corner.
So back we go level again. Whitley 3, Durham 3. And this Castle Eden Cup is going to take some winning. Both teams back to full strength. Alfie Miller picked that one up. Paul Towns. Oh, they're chipping that one out almost. Iredale. Ian Cooper now. He's got a run at goal. Cooper, and it's crept in from Ian Cooper. Graham got behind it, but not enough. And Durham fans celebrate as Ian Cooper restores their lead.
I actually think Ian Cooper bored a hole right through the goalie on this one. This is a devastating shot that Graham really could not control.
And Durham hitting them hard there and hitting them true. And they've got the lead back. Whitley 3, Durham 4. Bennett. Ray Harvey's effort blocked Wilkinson Rather's effort. Now Chabot. And Chabot scores! No mistake with that one. And they were out of defence so quickly. And Luke Chabot ties it up again. And the Whitley fans are on their feet now.
That was a nice effort by Whitley Warriors, coming down a 3-on-1 break. Really, O'Connor couldn't do anything about it. The goaltender beaten right inside the post there. Good goal by Chabot. Once again, from a different angle, 3-on-1. What can you do? He's got so many options. A good wrist shot into the corner.
Well, you really can't separate these two teams at the moment. As soon as one gets ahead, one strikes back. 4-4 now. 34-18 at the time of another equaliser. And Graham stalking his crease there. Babcock firing that one in. And it's picked up there And Whitley have struck again, and it's Johnny Iredale who's got it.
Well, let's look at this again. Babcock, let's go, this wild and woolly shot goes over the top of the goaltender, but he gets an unlucky bounce, and that goes into the back of the net.
So now the pendulum swings Warriors' way. Whitley Warriors 5, Durham Wasps 4. Double assist for them, that last goal. Babcock and Alfie Miller. Cooper. Johnson. Ian Cooper. And we're back level terms again. Ian Cooper's done it. And it just goes one way and then the other.
If I was Terry Matthews right now, I would talk to his defense. They're throwing the puck away to no one in particular in their own end. It's dangerous. This is a bit of a sloppy goal. I'm not taking anything away from the player, but you know, it's not a classic goal, but it's in the back of the net. Let's look at it again. Again, Terry Matthews, as I look at him, looking at the slow-mo, he's barking at the guys in front of me, and he's saying, don't throw that puck away, and that's what they're doing. This is a soft goal that, well, never should have happened.
Did he get a deflection, perhaps, there? Credited to Cooper, I think. And Whitley Warriors 5 now. Durham Wasps 5. Oh, this really is turning into some final, Paul.
Oh, it's incredible. Fantastic end to ice hockey. And they're playing good stuff. Every once in a while they make a mistake that results in a goal, but it's good. It's physical, it's fast. Both teams are playing some good positional hockey too. It's exciting. Listen to the fans. They love it.
My word, it's even. 5-5. I mean, nobody can get a 2-goal lead. Maybe that would change the face of this game. And Babcock nearly getting himself in a bit of a tangle. And that was careless. It was Smith, but it was wide. And O'Connor. Oh, flying save there from Graham. That was absolutely top class. Morrison. Shabot's down. And Babcock could clash there. Icing called. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping there, Paul.
Well, this shot actually broke the goaltender's stick. The first one by Paul Smith goes wide of the net. The rebound comes out. You can see O'Connor skating in 55 feet away. Let's go a bullet. The stick goes up, and the stick is actually broken. He's replacing it right now.
I should think Peter Graham is particularly pleased that it was only the stick that was smashed in too.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't try to head that into the crowd, I'll tell you.
Miller down there. Dave Ross. Iredale. Miller's in there. Ian Cooper. Towns to Iredale. Miller couldn't stretch for that one. 10-foot arms he would have needed. Ian Cooper. Oh, beautifully picked up there by Anthony Johnson. What a superb piece of coaching. And Durham now have hauled it their way.
Well, the Kid Line have accounted for the last 3 goals. This is nice. Cooper picks it up at the blue line, shoots it in front, and who's there? Johnson to deflect it in the net.
And now it's Whitley 5, Durham 6. And if Durham and Whitley remember the script correctly, it's Whitley's turn to score next. But somehow I think Durham might just have something to say about that. Right into the net there, and Sen didn't pick it up, and Babcock did, and it's all square again, and Babcock absolutely delighted with that one.
That's the second time that has happened. A similar situation. Babcock takes a wild and woolly shot, as I said before, just over the center ice line. It goes over the top. Now the goaltender really has to get to grips with this. The puck bounces out, he loses control, turns his back on the play, and who comes in but Babcock to put it in the net. Again, the shot from just over the center line. The goaltender must control these. This is his rink. He should know where these things are going. Everybody escapes by the puck, but number 25, and bingo, that's in the net.
Right at the depth of that second period. An astonishing, pulsating second period. It's been hammer and tongs out there. Whitley Warriors 6, Durham Wasps 6, and this 1988 Castle Eden Cup final is turning into an absolute classic.
Mike, it's a hell of a game so far. What's the message been to the Wasps during the interval?
Well, it's an even match right now. It's anybody's game, and if we want to win it, we've got to go out there and win it. They're playing good hockey. We made a lot of mistakes that period, so we've got to go out, stop making foolish mistakes, and capitalize on our chances.
They're determined to win this cup. They're playing out of their minds out there. They're playing the best they've played out there. It's one of the most exciting derbies we've ever had against Durham. It's a tremendous game.
So here we go again into the third and final period. It's 6 apiece, remember. And whoever wrote this script is certainly pushing credibility all the way, but it's really happening out there. And we've heard from both coaches, they're so determined to win this one. It's going to be so cruel to the loser. Couldn't be more even. Each team has led 3 times, and the other has responded. It's all down to willpower. There'll be no shortage. Terry Ord now. Whitehouse taking the puck. Couldn't quite squeeze it through to Alfie Miller. Dave Ross picks up the loose puck. Anthony Johnson sliding around there. Another flying change there from Whitley. Chabot's on the ice. They really are varying their lines. Whitley. Chabot scores, brilliantly taken. That's the gospel according to Luke. And the disciples in the Whitley crowd absolutely love it.
This is stolen right off the stick of young Harvey there. Number 13 loses it to the more experienced import. He comes in, and really the goaltender has no chance. Deep right out of his socks. Again, I don't know if he saw him there, but he lost it. Coming in now. It's a breakaway, goes round the goaltender, he reaches out with the glove hand, but that's in the back of the net.
So that's certainly given them the start they wanted for this third period. Terry Matthews explaining a point there to Dave Ross. And then there were 7, Whitley Warriors 7, Durham Wasps 6. Well, our commentary position is right in the middle of the Warriors fans. And they really are shrieking at their team. Brabant. And it's the big man, David White, who levels it up again. And they're glad he made the trip over from the States.
This is incredible stuff. It really is exciting. The people around us are going wild here. Brabant gets around the defenseman there, despite the hand that was reaching out for him, out front for White, and that is so easy. No one on him at all.
And Durham reply within 40 seconds of the Whitley strike, and what else? The scoreline just had to be 7-7 now. And we've got a good old bundle on the far side. O'Connor's in there. And at last, I suppose, the tempers have boiled over. Nico Toman, the referee, going in there to try and sort it out.
I know exactly what Toman is saying right now. He's saying, okay, guys, you might get a couple for roughing, but if you carry on, you're going to go. He's had so many international games under his belt, and he actually did the game in Lake Placid in 1980 when Team USA beat the Russians, so he has a lot of experience. He knows when to go in and say, look, cut it out. So both Chabot and O'Connor will spend, well, we'll see in a second. 2 each for roughing, as I predicted. He said, look, after 2 minutes, you're going to go for 5, possibly 10 if you keep it up. So they stopped. A good decision by the referee.
Mike O'Connor can't do too much coaching from over there. Board. Over the top of the net. Iredale's in there. Stephen Cooper. Now Morrison's on the chase. Morrison! And he tried to flick it over Salem, but not that time. And both teams back to full strength as well.
This guy, Morrison, is so fast. He was so quick to get the jump on Johnson there. Look at this, the race is on, and he's so strong. He works and pushes his way into towards the net. Johnson tries to get him from the wrong side there. The goaltender goes down. He can't get it up over him, and eventually he's got it in his glove.
Brabant flying through now. Smith. Picked up there superbly by the big fella, David White again. And Durham fans celebrate as it's their turn to go ahead. The big boy did it.
This was pretty as a picture. Brabant, Smith, and White all combining together. White picks up a second goal in a row here. He takes his time. He could have shot there, he could have shot there, and now he does.
49-14, the time of the goal. Whitney Warriors 7, Durham Wasps now edge ahead. They've got 8. And we all know now what we expect from Whitley, that is. Can they respond? It's just like watching two heavyweights slugging it out together. Brabant. White. Cooper. Great stop. Peter Graham in the proverbial coconut shy.
Well, who wants to be a goalie? Shots coming from all angles. That one misses the net, but this one from Cooper way back at the point is a rocket. Look at this. It knocks the goaltender right off his feet. He manages to cover it after a second attempt.
We've seen how quickly the goals can fly in this game. And Whitley really do need to get one flying in at the moment. Paul Smith. Still Paul Smith. White had the shot, and I think he's got it. That could well be his hat-trick, and Durham are up on their feet, and Durham have a 2-goal cushion for the first time in this final.
That's 3 in a row for White. Paul Smith did all the work behind the net. He took his time. He sees White out there as he moves in front of the net. White there in the slot area, eventually gets hold of the loose puck, and the goaltender is down. Well, he's got Babcock on top of him virtually, and that's in there.
And now it's 9-7, the score in Durham's favour, and David White with 3 on the belt has made a crucial contribution. He missed the semi-final, and Durham are just so pleased he came on for the final. Babcock, Morrison, chance here, and Chabot follows up, and Whitley have pulled one back, and this game is not over yet. Iredale was there supporting, and Chabot finished it off.
Luke Chabot gets his hat trick. Nice play here between Morrison, Iredale. Chabot's on the far side. The rebound comes right out to him, and he makes no mistake in this one. First, it's Iredale from Morrison. The shot, a good shot, hits the stick, goes right out to the number 9, and he puts it in the net.
And that goal's something of a lifesaver for the Warriors. 57 minutes, 10 seconds the time. Less than 3 minutes left. It's Whitley Warriors 8, Durham Wasps 9. It's not over yet. Babcock. and it went loose, and Morrison was there, but he couldn't turn it in. And Chabot's there, and they've equalised, and it's Johnny Ardell, and it's absolute bedlam here. And Graham's there, and the fans are up and dancing, and look at those celebrations. What a game.
Well, again, Babcock has done it with his high shot. That should have been caught, a routine catch for a goalie, but the rebound comes out, and who's on the far post but Ardell. Ardell waiting in the crease right now. He moves out. The puck eventually comes out to him. The goalie can't stop it, and that's in the back of the net.
Oh, can you believe this game? Whitley 9, Durham 9. And who dares predict what's going to happen? And I would say the punters tonight have got their money's worth. And it's not over yet. Alfie Miller, can they snatch it? Miller chasing it all the way. And there goes the hooter for the end of normal time. And after 60 pulsating minutes of ice hockey, we still cannot divide these two teams. Whitley Warriors 9, Durham Wasps 9, and now it's sudden death, winner take all. Well, the fans could probably do with a breather. As much as the players, it's been relentless excitement throughout the match. And who dares predict who's going to lift that Castle Eden Cup aloft? Well, even the Dole's exhausted. I think it's going to have to be a mouth-to-mouth job to try and bring it round. There's the unbelievable scoreline, 9-9, and we're into Russian roulette, ice hockey style. There's one bullet left in this game. Who's going to fire it? The winners will go berserk, and maybe the losers will go out and shoot themselves. A penalty now would be absolutely crucial. Ardell, the man who took it into overtime. Chabot chasing it. Morrison. Ardell. Babcock's in there. And you can hear the pulse rate soaring in the crowd.
Roger, that was a key save by the goaltender. Just incredible. Point-blank range. The puck comes out front. The Warriors are there, they pick it up. The shot comes in from point-blank range. Look at this. He gets the skate on it, and he pounces on it. Lovely save.
Stephen Cooper. And Warriors breathe again, and they attack. Chabot couldn't take it with him. White goes flying. Morrison picks it up. Square across the rink to Ward. Ardell, oh, and it's out. They thought that might have been it. Terry Ord having to skate. The Bants tracking him. Babcock. Here come the Warriors again. Chabot. Mike O'Connor stopping him, getting through. The Bant firing it across. Picked up by Ord. And Ord was there. And a chance here for Paul Smith, and denied brilliantly by Peter Graham. And Paul Smith, the Durham skipper, had the chance to sew it up there. Brabant. Smith in again. Smith again. Oh, and Graham escapes. And both teams have had chances already, and that was certainly one for Paul Smith.
Well, Smitty will be kicking himself for this. He did a good job poke checking the puck away from the defender. He comes in. I think he's going a bit too fast with it. A bit too excited. The goaltender, look at that, cuts down the angle, gets the glove out, and makes him shoot wide.
White is there. Smith is in the middle. Chabot has got it now, and the break is on for Whitley. Chabot's going it alone. Morrison is there. Oh, and just so close to the goal. Ardell couldn't turn it in that time, and it's Durham who come back. And this is Mike O'Connor, the coach. And where's the puck? That man Graham, they shall not pass, he says.
Graham is having a good overtime period. That was a nice rush by O'Connor, who came all the way up from the defensive position, and he comes here on the backhand side. You can see Babcock forcing him wide, but he's still got room to shoot. Graham comes out, cuts down the angle, and that's a nice defensive move by both the Warrior defenseman and the goalie.
David White, and held there by Peter Graham. Ardale, straight away they've got on with it. Into the space for Scott Morrison. O'Connor's there, Chabot is there as well. Get out of the way, he says. I want that puck. O'Connor steaming forward. For Adcock, a rock at the back. White getting his stick in there. O'Connor. David White. They're exhausted, these two teams. Drained. Morrison. He hit the post. I don't believe it again. What more have you got to do? Could still come in there. Chabot couldn't turn it in. Well, how close can you get? Paul Smith. And again, Graham gets it away. And it's loose. Oh, he couldn't turn it in. Maybe now. Smith is trying to get it in. And again, somehow, Peter Graham gets in the way. Shots coming in from everywhere. Mike O'Connor, Paul Smith. I thought it had gone in, but it's round the back of the net now.
Brabant was camped right on the doorstep there, and he thought he had that when he deflected that shot and went right by the post. Incredible stuff at both ends.
He got it on target, and there goes the hooter to the end of overtime. And still, we cannot find a winner. Peter Graham has done everything, and still he's got more work to do. It's Whitley Warriors 9, Durham Wasps 9, and now we have penalties. 3 each, and after that, sudden death penalties. And the crowd on the ropes. And here we go. It's Brabant against Graham. 1-0. And Brabant so relieved.
He did the right thing, Roger. So many guys try to go in and deke the goaltender. He got about 15 feet out, and he blasted it. Watch this, low and in the corner. That is a nice shot and difficult to stop.
Luke Chabot then has to respond for the Warriors. Here he goes against Chris Salem. And he saved it. And Salem has saved it.
Well, I thought for a moment that Salem overreacted on this. I thought he came out too far. Look how far he is. But he does. It's a clever thing. He starts skating back now, and he gets back in a position to cut down the angle. He goes with him on the move, and he just gets it with his blocker.
And now it's the captain, Paul Smith, for Durham. And he didn't get it. It's still 1-0.
When this series started here, I said some guys will try to deke the goaltender. Really, I wouldn't do that. I would try to shoot from about 15, 20 feet out. You're too nervous. There's too much pressure on you, and he does that, but look at the glove hand save.
So, can he draw them level? Morrison. And he's not done it either.
Well, once again, they try to pull the goalie out of position, and once again, it doesn't work. This guy should know better. He's the top scorer in the league. He comes in, but again, look at the angle is cut down by Salem, and the glove is down. It's a beautiful save.
So it's all on the new boy, David White. If he scores this, it's all over. He's missed it! And David White in despair.
Well, he had the right idea. He took the shot from about 15 feet out, even though the angle was cut down. But look, he misses the net completely on this. He had the right idea, and that grazes the goalpost.
And what must be going through Mike Babcock's mind? It's all down to you. Score this, and it's level. He's done it. Babcock keeps them in it. And he is just so relieved.
So the regular penalty shootout in this amazing game also went into sudden death. By now the tension was almost unbearable, and it certainly got to the players. The next 6 attempts all failed. It's still 10-all then, and Rick Brabant, Durham's only successful penalty taker so far, is about to have his second shot.
It's Rick Brabant, he put his away. Can he do it a second time? Yes, he can! And Durham at last have taken the lead. 11-10, and the pressure is all back on the Warriors now.
Well, I thought for sure that Brabant would try to shoot from right about there, but he proves me wrong, goes around the goalie, a lovely move, and that's a goal for him.
Luke Chabot has to defend now. Can he keep Whitley in it? He's missed it, and the Castle Eden Cup goes to Durham Wasps, and absolute pandemonium has broken out. 11-10 the scoreline, and they're going absolutely crazy here at the Riverside Rink. And who can blame them after one of the most unforgettable nights North East ice hockey has ever seen? Utter despair, though, for the Warriors. Marvellous, marvellous scenes for Durham, but just look at the contrast on the Warriors bench. Nobody deserved to lose it, but my word, are they going to celebrate in Durham tonight? Chris Morin, the Regional Managing Director, Whitbread Trading North East, holds up the Castle Eden Cup. And it's going to be the proud possession of Durham Wasps forever now, as Paul Smith takes the cup for Durham. The most unbelievable game. The fans will never forget this night. From the amazing Riverside Rink, good night.